What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steelz. It's another edition of Kicks with Soul, where the slogan is every shoe is just a shoe to you. Put your soul into it. And today, we got one of the ones in the building, man. When it comes to my 90s Nikes, I've been trying to knock them down, You know, I just picked up the Bows not too long ago. That was one of them cult classics. I consider this one of the cult classics to me. And it seems like when I see a bunch of 90s pictures, this is one of the ones. I do know a lot of people kind of was upset because it seemed to just drop like the Bo Jacksons, kind of drop every 2 to 3 years. And I can agree to that. But every time I can't get my size, and when I did do my research to get some of my cult classics that been out before I got in the sneaker game, I realized that this was one of them $300 shoes, and I was like, come on, man. I needed it, but I was just not on the fence of paying $300. So the shoe gods and bless the kid. I don't know if they knew I was coming into the sneaker game, but that's enough talking. Today we got the CB Air Max 294s. And this arguably is one of his most popular models. I don't think it's the best. I personally like the Godzilla's the best, but I think this is the most popular, being that if you know, the year before these dropped in '93, he did win the MVP and lost in NBA Finals to Jordan. He was actually the MVP that year, not Jordan. And you know how Jordan go. He took that personally. Take everything personally. You know what I'm saying? Take everything personally. He came out there and gave that boy Charles. He did the same thing in 97 or 96 when Karl Malone won the MVP. He felt he should have won that thing too. And he took that ring from them. So we got the standard Nike box. What I do notice off the muscle, this Nike box is huge, man. Like, it's bigger than the average OG Nike box. I'm not sure why. It's not a big shoe, but the label reads Nike Air Max 2 CB black, white, pure purple. And that's what we got here, y'all. I'm so happy, so hyped to get this shoe. This shoe been around so long. It's one of them cult classics, man. Like, it's nothing you can say about this shoe, but they kind of released it too much. I can always understand that. But other than that, not seeing it a lot, you're not going to see me beat this to the ground. So I'm just appreciative that Nike released this again and that we get able to get it. And this is the CB94 in the home colorway or the away colorway or just the purple OG colorway. Because they do have a Phoenix Suns colorway with a 34 on the side. Not sure if he wore that one. I'm pretty sure he did if they put 34 on the side. You know what I'm saying? I do think that probably one of the OG colorways. I wasn't around to really pay attention to OG colorways. I just knew I seen Charles in this, and I knew this was Charles Barkley's shoe. You know what I'm saying? And let's get into it, man. As you know, man, these Nike silhouettes are timeless, man. Like, they don't put this much thought into a shoe. You know, we got the Godzilla pies, as we like to say, the Godzilla teeth. We got that going on right there. Of course, is the air bubble. Air bubble don't look as little. Of course, I'm pretty sure it's not as big. Exodus, y'all. The last ones released, did they change the air bubble? Or is this the exact same shoe? Because I did check the date. These are produced in 2024. So this is a new produced shoe. I would like to know, did they change like the leather here? I know they didn't change the color. Only thing I could possibly think is, was that always like the Boston? Or was that a stitched in Nike on the OG? That's a question I would like to be answered. This shoe is a little hard to put on. I don't think it was hard as I thought it was, because I heard the scary stories about the shoe being so hard. It wasn't as hard, but I will say it's snug, kind of like those DTs, like the first one, the 96. It was just snug due to these. I know some people cut this right there. I don't see me doing that, even though it does cover. I don't know. I might. Because I ain't getting rid of the shoe. I might. I just don't like that covering of the Air Max right there. You know what I'm saying? But we do have the all new buck around. And we do have some little circles with the cage going in between. I don't know what that. It's just a netting, but it's like a metal net. And I don't think it's really a cage. Kind of like those little, you know how it is. And then we got the new buck straps coming down. That's individually stitched on because the base of the shoe got, I guess, a new butt going around right here, all the way around. And then these straps are all sewed in individually. So they individually piece of strap sewed on top. That's what I love about Nike. Got a double stitching across there. We got new butt, then we got some synthetic leather. Might be some thin cut good leather, or don't really seem too bad. Just a little stiff, but it don't seem bad. Oh, yeah, that's gonna crease on you. But for $160, $35, $50, you know, I knew we weren't gonna get like great quality, but you know, we got these pods right here. These probably my least favorite thing about the shoe, being that they just make it so tight right there. But if you playing ball, I guess it's a good thing. We got good, okay leather. It's kind of thin. Tongue is very thin, like the up tempos. My up tempo 97s. You know, that's kind of thin. We got that nylon, beautiful purple pop right there, along with the purple sock liner right there. I think that is just the pop of the shoe. I thought we would have had some purple in the air bubble, but we don't. And on the bottom, we got that visible air unit right there. I think that's dope. The pennies got that. The Dion's got that. D's got that. I think that was just a 90s classic stamp right there, you know, with the air bubble. You know, I want to say the Griffey's got that too. Don't know. I do know they got like a baseball, but is it inside of a... Y'all let me know. Like I said, I love to learn. I'm not like I know it all. None of that. You know, let's take a little 360, man. What y'all think? What y'all think? My dog's ready to come in the house. They get some little time outside because they like to use the bathroom in the house, so they're going to chill. But 360 again, man. I'm just looking at the shoe. I'm just so appreciative of me having it. I think I'm going to do a little 90s picture now that I'm starting to knock them down. I don't got everyone. I got some unusual suspects to replace those ones, though, because I think we all not supposed to have the same style. But I do believe that, I mean, when I see them joints, when they got these, the Griffies, the pennies, I understand. I understand the assignment. You know what I'm saying? So I've been knocking down that picture one by one. You know what I'm saying? One by one. Those Griffies, though. Those Griffies gonna cost you a little bit, or you just gonna have to wait until they come out. We got the away or the fresh waters, the ones with the black and the teal. I need the teal black with the white. But the ones with the teal and the black, you know I'm there for them when they come out. You know I'm there for them when they come out. So I'm waiting for them. Got the bows, got the DTs, you know what I'm saying? Got these. And like I said, I'm going to throw some 90s joints on there that people don't really throw. I don't know if they only stick to Nike when they do that picture, but I'm going to do me a 90s, just 90s theme from 90s to like 90, maybe 2000, 99, 2000. I'm going to throw those flight posits in there too, because I don't care what nobody say. That's one of my cult classics. You know, I'm making my own cult classic picture. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what y'all think about the CBs. Is y'all fatigued of it? Did y'all go for it? Did y'all care? This is one of those shoes. This time, it wasn't hard to get. They actually I think they just restocked these today, and today is the 8th. I just did my video a little later. I had these actually on release day. Was up first thing in the morning. Went and got those things out. Where did I get mine from? DTLR. DTLR had them first come, first serve. But they did restock. They did restock, you know what I mean? I might go swing Baby Steelez a pair, see if he liked these. I don't think he's seen these yet. So we're going to see if he liked them. If so, maybe we can still go back and swing. That's what I love about these last couple releases, y'all. I've been able to walk in and just get the shoe. I love it. Maybe the hype is gone. Don't care. I'm not going to be wearing what everybody wear. I'm not trying to be everybody else. But I love the fact that the shoes that I want is coming back, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one, because we was all on the outside looking in. If we wasn't in the shoe game, don't think we ain't have it up here. We just wasn't involved. It could have been financial, it could have been other things. Me personally, I always was fly, so I don't think I really cared about like keeping up with shoes. Like I would get them, and just when they get dirty, I throw them away, or you know. But I had a memory of having them. About 2 years ago, I just said to myself, like, I want to do something different. And that's when I came in, and I had maybe 4 pair of shoes in my rotation because I didn't care about shoes. I had 4 good shoes, though, but they wasn't, like, keeping up with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Then eventually, I just started knocking them down. It was hard to find my couple stores that I like to go. It was hard to get in front of this camera. It was hard to, you know, manage your money and save up. You know, I picked up a second job, you know, so the whole process has been cool, but, you know, I do appreciate the fact that I came from nothing And due to Nike just opening the vote, man, like I got some stuff like I think it's pretty cool. I don't think I'm ready to like boast about my collection because like it's like the gym, man. You're gonna look at one video and be like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my God. Like people got everything. But that's when you gotta look at yourself and look at your accomplishments and look at your swag and look at what your energy and what your personal thing is. And that's where I'm finding myself comfortable in just being myself. Like, I love my Nikes, love my 90 shoes, I love my Adidas, I love my AEs, I love my Dunks, and of course, I like my Jordans, you know what I'm saying? And I'm also into, like, new technology shoes if they catch my attention. Just haven't gotten to the Sauconys, the runners, because that's not my thing. You know, I do think they got some awesome shoes, dope collabs, like the J-Tip is one of them. I just ain't really ready to make that commitment because I feel that's not true to me. You know what I mean? And as long as I feel like that, I'm not going to rock them. I will salute every time I see a pair that's fire because they got colorways that I like to express myself with. Like, okay, I see you, what you doing. But then again, for me, that's when I go to Dunks. Either regular Dunk or them SBs. They always got some wild, vibrant, crazy color or something that's not the traditional. I'm not going to get a red and blue Barkley. I'm not gonna get you know what I'm saying, something that you know what I mean. Like I want OG colorways when it comes to these. So that's when I'm gonna stick to that. But then when I will open up into other things like my Dunks and stuff and just be like, look, I don't care what color it is, I'll find something to match it. I don't care what texture it, I don't care if it got fur, I don't care if it got Velcro, I don't care about none of that. If it's an SB and I like the story, I'm willing to give it a shot, you know. And that's what it is. Y'all know the slogan. We about to get out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you like about this shoe, what you don't like about the shoe. Is it wore out? Is it overrated? I'm open to everything because you got to be yourself, just like I got to be myself. Y'all know the slogan. Every shoe is just a shoe until you put your soul into it. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.